Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pantry Exploits. My name is Mike. I just wanted to do a little update, another balcony garden video here. As you can see from this lovely basil plant, which I did show in the beginners, our starter up video, it is growing some very nice roots. Some of the leaves did start to wilt, which I did pull off. It does need to be planted. It right now is getting a little waterlogged. So I'm going to be using this planter here to transpose from the water into the soil for the basil, as well as some extra vegetables. So we do have some celery from last night. I'm going to put this in some soil, see if that grows as well. So one of the first things that I did here was put about an inch and a half's worth of pebbles on the bottom. Just got it at the local hardware store. These pots do not have any drainage, so the pebbles will help in the event that we do get a rainstorm, as we did here the other evening, so the plants do not get waterlogged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let me just move these out of the way so these don't get covered in dirt. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start filling this up with some soil. Actually, this method might be a little long, so let me just do this. Okay, that's probably about the right amount of soil for this. Just give it a quick pat down. All right. That is actually pretty good. It's actually right to the ridge line inside of the pot here, which is where I'm going to leave it. That'll give these plants a significant amount of room to grow up and to spread out as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is just want to move this thing out of the way here. Going to be very careful. The top of this pot, the top of this container does have a wire running across it, so just need to be very careful not to break the majority of roots. If a couple here or there do break, it's quite all right, but there we go. Do want to get the majority coming out. Look at that root structure. That is beautiful for that basil. So I'm going to go ahead, just make a little bit of a depression here. Put that in, cover the base of that plant up. All right, nice and simple. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. All right. This one actually has little leaves. I'm not sure if you can see it in the picture, but it's got little leaves that are starting to grow off the bottom as well. It looks like it might be wanting to start another plant. All right, so this one, I'm going to do the same thing right next to it. Well, it's not directly next to it. It is about 2.5 inches apart. Planting the other one. And the other thing we wanted to do is put the celery in here. This will be a first for us. I have not attempted to regrow celery from a supermarket cutting. So I'm going to be putting this in the soil, and then I'll be checking in on it every couple days. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to take it, twist it into the soil a bit, and that's just going to sit there. And then obviously, after, this is dry soil, so after it is in the water, after it is in the soil, just give it a little bit of water. And as close as you can get the spout of the water to the soil, the better. That way you're not disturbing it. And just as if you're doing pour over coffee, you want to pour this in nice and slow. The soil itself will get all the water to drain through it rather quickly until it does have that, initial wet period. So let me just pour this in slowly, as if we're blooming coffee, which I probably will be making once I am done with this video. All right, so that's enough water for this for right now. It looks like it actually is starting to pool a little on top. So I'm going to leave that as is. So here you have it. We are adding to our balcony garden with some additional basil plants, which once it gets cooler outside, we will have some tips on how to keep these going throughout the winter, as well as hopefully we'll have an update on the supermarket celery as well. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Do hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. We get more videos coming out. And also, if you guys have any suggestions and stuff that you'd like to see, feel free, leave some comments down below as well. Take care.